Hey, what's up, guys? This is DJ. New and updated mods have released on the Mod Hub for Farm Sim 22. In total, we have 27 mods today for all platforms, 13 new and 12 updates. And PC Mac players got 1 new and 1 update each. We've also got a bunch of map updates from yesterday that fixed the terrain shader issue from patch 1.9, so we'll go over all those in this video as well. Of course, new mods, customization options, and reviewing everything that got updated. Nice and simple. Starting off today with new ones for all platforms, we have a new map. This is Rehbach. I think that's how you say it. I have no idea. This is from Cali, KA77E. They made a couple other very popular maps as well that you may be familiar with. On this map, we have a lot of stuff. It is a small fictional village somewhere in the world. I believe it is German, but I'm not quite sure. Various farms, field barns, as well as sell points await you. All farms can be cultivated as soon as the associated land has been bought. So it's like every other map. However, the farms are not only partially suitable for demolition, so it is better to use the building areas for expansion. Yeah, maybe you know what that means. Anyway, regardless, let's take a look at those areas and lands. Look at 23. Look how tiny that is. That's awesome. What is that? It's a shed, I think. Goodness gracious. We've got all kinds of stuff through here. We've even got a couple fields that we own and even bigger fields up here as well. Not too expensive, and the map itself is probably, I don't know, 3/4, half the size of a normal size map, so there is that. One thing that I did notice, at least down here at the southeast corner, you could just kind of walk right out. Well, okay, maybe not right there, but you don't have to get very far up before you could go over. All right, well, now it's just not doing it. There we go. So if you can get out there, you've got a really easy chance of getting outside the map. I know some people like to do that and build stuff outside. Well, you can. All you got to do is get out there. The only thing is you can't own the outside, so you may need some other mods. Nonetheless, very detailed map. It does require 8 mods. You guys know how I feel about that, so not super excited about downloading 8 more mods just for a map. Nonetheless, let's take a look. You guys have seen the PDA, so we'll take a look at what we own. We have a Fit Tractor and a Massey Ferguson, small ones there, and we have a Deutz. And that's literally it for equipment there. Now, we do have a couple trailers. We have our header, cultivator, seeder. We also have fertilizer spreader, slurry tanker, a rear mower, tedder, windrower. We have a loading wagon, bale loaders. We've got stuff for doing animals for water, milk, and feeding. We've also got front loader tools, and a header trailer. So we have a lot of equipment, but only 2 tractors to do it with. So heads up there. Next new one for all platforms is going to be the SIP Roto 220F. This is a front mower. You could probably put it on the back if you wanted to as well. 60 horsepower required, 2.2 meters at 8 miles per hour. 0 customization options. And that is it. Everything else today is a placeable. We have a bunch of mods, but like the rest of them are placeables. So let's jump right into it. First is going to be the cow pens for beef cattle. We have 3 different pens included with this pack. Of course, very easy to find. Jump into animals. You got your cattle, and boom, boom, boom. Right here they are. Going from the left side here for 150,000 liters of stuff for $80,000. It holds 200 head of cattle. I didn't say any of that in the right order. I apologize. $60,000 will get you 150 head of cattle, and this one over here, 90 cattle. Now, the interesting thing is it doesn't seem like they've changed the capacity. They say manure capacity is 150,000 liters for each. So my guess would be you will muck them out. So be ready for that. The next one is also a cow pasture. However, this one you may want to pay a little bit of attention to. This is the open cow pasture from Foo Farmer, and he sent me an email and said that the pipe in the back is actually for slurry and manure. He said it would be perfect for loading up slurry tanks, but also loading up a manure spreader if you guys are going to be using that. So that's pretty cool. Everything else can be found inside and around, so that is very, very good. Here you can buy your animals. It even says loading zone on there, 150 head of cattle. Now, we do have the bits all the way around, so I'm curious as to where in here the trigger is going to be to load it all down, or put it all down. You say, or it says in the description, there's a push toggle marker post button in the back of the center support. The back of the center support? Oh, it's this one. Toggle markers. Yeah. And then there they go into the ground, and they are hidden under. Actually, they're going way down. Very cool. Next up is the biodiesel and slurry production point. This is kind of neat. You make slurry and fuel. Very cool there. We'll jump over, take a look at it. So diesel can be made, and so can slurry, which is interesting. And they both take the same ingredients and the same amount of them, which worries me what I'm putting in my car. We've got wood chips, corn, and sugarcane in, and then all of that will turn into diesel or slurry. So kind of an maybe easy way to get what you need. Wood chips aren't the easiest thing to get a hold of, and nor is corn or sugarcane. So maybe want to make some of these things? You can. Next, we have the Silos 200 pack. There's also a new one for PC and Mac players that is literally the same thing as this. This is just a debranded lizard version, if you want to call it that. We have 3 silos in this pack. Again, one of the things that I really like is that you can come over here and open or close it. I think that's pretty darn cool. I like that. And then to get everything, you just kind of pull right out in front. Very easy to do there. Jumping in here, we have in silos. There we go. Got them. 200,000 liters for single, 4 for the double, and of course 6 for the triple. It didn't say anything about silo extensions, but we do have one of those as well. 400,000 liters there. Now for some sheds. The first one is the storage building. Placeable storage building with switchable lights and doors that will take your head off if you're not careful. $40,000 for this guy right here. Next, we have the arch hallway. This bad boy right here will cost you $79,000. The doors will not take your head off, and it is pretty cool. One thing to note, the rotation buttons for this, at least with a controller, are backwards. So if you press it one way and it goes the other, that's why. Next, we have the machine shed and workshop. And you may be, like me, be like, okay, so which one's which? I had to look. The one on the right's workshop, the one on the left is the garage. So let's jump in here and ooh, I like that. Let's take a look at, which one was this again? Workshop. All right. It's got a workshop in it. All right, well, that makes everything nice and easy. Boom, boom, rock and roll. I do like those doors. And then this one is the other one, which is garage. All right, I'm going to forget that again. So this is just garage. So there's nothing in here, no workshop, nothing that looks like you're going to be working on stuff. So the interior, actually, of both of these is drastically different. This is something different. This is the bunker silo with roof. That's exactly what it sounds like. Building consists of a bunker silo and a slightly higher shelter for vehicles and machinery, things like that. You will need to build this out, whether you're putting it on a hillside or something like that, or maybe you're raising the terrain. You're going to need that there. It is kind of neat, but just heads up. And then you have your silo right here. Very cool. And of course, we can't go through without having a log house. This is a very good looking log house. Very cozy log house, as they say. And we've got an interior. And we've got an ad for Farm Sim 23 coming soon. That's awesome. You know, it's funny. If I had one of these, I would put it up in my house too. So I ain't gonna judge. Tight, small room right here. Let's see what else we have. That is a Zader tractor, something like that, I think. Nice little area all the way around. You can play chess. This is cool, man. Ooh, it does have a little bit of room where the upstairs could be, but it doesn't look like we can go back there. We can, however, change clothes in the bathroom with some flippy floppies in there. Nice. Okay, that's cool, but is it motorhome cool? Well, this next one quite literally is motorhome cool. Check that out. It's got a custom logo for your clothing. That's super neat. And we open up the door and we go in. Now, there are no collisions whatsoever on stuff in here. So heads up there. You can get your head stuck if you're not too careful. But this is kind of neat. When we come in, we've got a sleep trigger where we can sleep on the floor. And then we've got a fairly detailed interior for a camper van in Farming Simulator. This is a Winnebago, baby. And lastly, we have the old wooden light pole for BK Mods. This is just an old wooden light pole for your farm. It's got automatic lighting that comes on at night. It's So you just put it down. Jumping over to mod updates for all platforms. The very first one is the Massey Ferguson 5400 series. This is version 1.3. They've added IC control support and fixed various small bugs. Next up, we have the Massey Ferguson 5S 2023, also from AMG Gaming. This is version 1.1. Fixed physics overhaul, fixed file optimization, and fixed small changes. Next up, we have the Pinnacle 6x4 tanker version 2.5. New engine options have been added. We have 530 and 547 horsepower, and attacher visibility's been fixed. Next up, the Kroeger Agroliner pack from HR Force. This is version 1.0.1. Connections fixed, adjusted colors, and tire revised and extended. Next is the Hawe ULW 3500 TR. Yep, 1.1.1. Corrected. The right rim ULW 4000 and rim scars now match the chassis color. As mentioned in Farm Sim News this morning, the JCB Telehandler Attachments from Ross & Mons is out version 1.2. Added the QFET to Telehandler adapter, QFET to wheel loader adapter, and QFET to wheel loader adapter. Did I say wheel loader twice? Front loader. There you go. Next, the Wash Station version 1.3. General tidying of files and fix small issues. Next is the Grainquid Storage version 1.3. Removed unneeded textures and general tidying of the files. They say this is the final update. Next, we have the Consumable Purchase Station. This is version 1.1. Reduce the memory consumption and fix problems with teleport positions. And next one, hay storage and ventilation version 1.1. Problems with the unloading trigger have been fixed and bolt with farmland tag has been added. Next to last update for all platforms is the collection of colorful trees version 1.001. In addition to the Lapacho tree and their colored version, some more willow trees have been added with colored versions. And your last mod update today for all platforms, this is tool height control for headers version 2. Added new headers. And your last new one, or only new one, making our way over to PC Mac mods? I don't know. For PC and Macs, we got you guys covered here. The BIN or the bin 200 pack, it comes with the 200, 400, or 600 liter capacity silos, plus that 400 liter bin. Again, or 400,000 liter, just like the crossplay version. And your last update, at least for today, or last mod from today, this is the only first person camera version 2 update for PC players. Added configuration for camera only inside the vehicle and fixed a problem with multiplayer. Now we've also got a ton of map updates as well. We got 8 of them that dropped yesterday. However, they are all the same changelog. Maybe not version, but they're all the same changelog themselves, which is going to be update provided by ModHub team, increased mod description version, and fixed terrain shader. I believe like 7 of these are PC only. Only one of them is actually for all platforms. So we've got Brzozowska somewhere in Thuringia. We've also got Sudars. We have Palova, Green Hills Estate. Man, these are tough to say. Event Map, which is all platforms, so that's kind of cool. And then we also have Dudalka. And man, why is it with all the mods that I can't pronounce, they had to get updates? Anyway, there you go. Those maps got updates. If you're playing any of them, make sure you, well, update. Well, guys, that is it. That is everything I know, and that is everything I got for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it if you did, and get subscribed to the channel if you are new. Otherwise, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.